Okay, it's Monday morning, and we made the previous video of this pond project a couple days ago, 3 days ago. We'll take a look now and see if there's any water, more so than there was then. It's pretty likely that there isn't. This is the trench that we dug trying to intersect, I guess I should say, the creek that comes down from the culvert up there. See, way up there where the tree line is, there's a culvert that comes down. There's a culvert that comes across the street, and it empties into this property and seems to create a little bit of a creek over here, which gets very wet during the wet season. So we were trying to trench over to it and find a little water. Heck no water down there. You know what I'm saying? We were pretty surprised here that you don't see a lot of clay. You don't see any water at all over here. I think, and we did have some water. We did have some water here down at the lowest point. Looky here. And it's just about dried up. It's just about dried up. It's just sinking right into the ground over there. It's not even maybe going to exist after today, but there was a lot more water there when we dug it. So that was that trench. We were thinking, we could connect this one with this one over here and gather enough water off of this here slope in order to feed this here potential pond. So I guess we can go over here, and we did find some water over here. We'll see what it looks like this morning, whether it's all evaporated or sunk into the ground or maybe even gotten higher than it was. There's really been no rain. The spring around here was rainy, and the summer, as people say, kind of made up for that by not raining too much. So, but we thought there'd be water underground, just goes to show. So yeah, so there's the water that's over there. This is the hole that's kind of right in the middle of the field here, like that, where we just came from over to here, and then there's a tree line over there, and then there's the water that we found. And I know that if you look at the sides and you see how damp the sides are, there's a possibility that some of that is coming through the walls of the trench there. So whatever the water table is, we can see it gets a little wet here. We can make it go down to feed this pond, but at what great effort is no telling, because right over here we're on a rise, and I guess we'd have to go deeper. But now, once you get over this away, we're going downhill till we get to the pond site, which we thought was going to be good news. But of course, if you look over here in this trench, it's just dry as a bone. All right. So I guess we'll walk over here to see our deepest hole. One thing over here is we're not planning on having a lot of depth around here, but I would like to make it so that it's not so shallow that we're going to get a lot of vegetation around the shore of the pond. We need to have it quite deep enough so that we don't get a lot of noxious type vegetation around the edge. And I don't know when we get to decide that. But anyway, let's get over here. See, there's a bit of a hole over here. There's a little bit of a depth over there that didn't strike any water at all. Over here there is. There's water over here. Let's see, I don't know. I guess you'd have to look at the last video and decide for yourself if this is more water than there was before. It's not filling all that fast. But this is the deepest part of the pond area right here. And so we look up here and we see that we're a certain distance away from storage building, a barn, and then up yonder there, the house. And I won't waste any more time traveling us back to the house, except to say that we may just use that trench. Okay, so this is Monday morning, Columbus Day.